everyone, and welcome all to Shadows Over Duskmere, a 3-part story using the Tales of the Valiant RPG, a Black Flag role-playing game from Kobold Press. If you do enjoy our game and interested in learning more about Tales of the Valiant, there's a referral link somewhere around me. I don't know where it is on the overlay, but it's there. Or chat, or video description. So check it out. Any purchase you make with that link will go and directly help our cast out. Maybe if you buy enough, we'll do more episodes. I don't know. Look at Prince holding up those beautiful books. But before we start, let's meet the cast real quick, starting with Fair.
Hi, I'm Farron. I'll be playing Ambrosia, your warlock. Our pronouns are she, her.
Next is Jorge.
And me, RoboGoblin, and I'll be playing Marcelo, the monk.
Ave.
Hello, I'm Ave, also known as Calamity, and I will be playing Anemone, who is a Siderian druid.
Awesome. And Prince.
Hello, everyone. I am Prince, aka Dimples and Dice, aka the Moist Heat. I am going to be playing Nuck If You Buckington, the Kobold Mechanist. We are both he, him.
Still alive. And I am April Reagan all over the internet, and I am your game master. I've allowed this to happen, and I'm doing this on my own free will. So with that, let's begin. Everyone, if you
can't say it like that, April. I'm doing this on my own free will. You didn't have to add that line. It makes it feel like maybe that's the thing a hostage would say.
No, why would you think that? Never. I don't have a big enough Sharpie to write a big enough help sign. Last time, our adventurers found themselves at the Duskmere mansion, each getting an invitation in their own different ways, but all arriving at the same time in the same place, to a mansion shrouded by shadows, surrounded by fog, and a hedge maze that goes on what seems like forever. They adventured through, met some dancers, saw some art, and then fought some death knights. There was a portal. They didn't go in the portal. Marcelo fought against maybe some dark stuff. That was last time. This time, you are all running. You have made it downstairs, and you're all in this little room. What are you all doing now? The house upstairs sounds like it's becoming old and creaky. But downstairs, it still looks like a beautiful, lavish mansion. But you don't really hear or see anybody.
Are these windows, these other spots?
Yes, that right there is a window.
Okay. So windows outside to the other side. Because Nuck's idea is we need to GTFO. If y'all didn't notice, Nuck left immediately after seeing that last room going bad. And right now, as much as Nuck is enjoying the potential of magically enhanced stones and other things like that, maybe we can dig through the rubble of this place after all of that's done to get what we need to. So,
I definitely remember Nuck leaving quickly after attacking two doors?
Yes.
Yeah.
With the Warhammer.
Yeah. That he probably lost.
That I don't have anymore, but I can make another one. It's not a big deal.
There's a third door you could try to knock down.
I'm good on knocking down doors at this point. I think my other option is to hit it with my whip or fist it, and I don't want to do either one of those things.
Yeah, you should probably maybe ask for consent first before you fist it.
I meant punch, but fist came out, and you know what?
Anyway.
You said what you said.
Let's leave.
That's a choice.
I think it's time to go.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow Nuck probably. Nim does not want to be here anymore.
Ball, dining, whatever room, right?
Yes, this was the room where everyone was dancing.
Okay.
No,
there was just like food plates and stuff over here. Yes, now that there's you don't see anybody on the dance floor.
Is there food?
There is food.
Nuck is trying to sneak. Not exactly sneaky, but it's trying to.
Roll stealth, please.
Oh, yeah.
I guess I'll also sneak.
It's a +1 to my stealth. So,
same.
Anyone who would like to sneak, please roll. We are using Shard Tabletop, which is why we have these really cool ability to have these maps and roles, and people are controlling their own characters so they go sneaking about.
I rolled better than Anemone.
I cartwheel into the room and run into a thing of armor, like something. Rolled
I'm just clanking
103.
around. I have armor on. It just what it is.
You guys think you're okay. Anemone, you're a little unsure. You did knock over this come on. This buffet table over here had like a whole plate of what looked like shrimp that is just now all over the floor.
Gonna pretend it never happened. Just gonna keep going.
We're just gonna keep going, pretending like it never happened.
Yup.
All right.
Ambrosia,
Cool.
Yeah, y'all are gonna, and Ambrosia's gonna just be sneaking along behind y'all because I rolled a 17.
Okay, so we're trying to get outside to the maze. That's on this other side, right?
Yes, that is on this side of the house over here.
Yeah.
This side of the house is where you came
Can we
in. That was
just
the front door.
Not go through this door right here.
Yes, there's a door
Why-
there.
Why are y'all going the long way?
Wait,
They
Yeah,
started
we could
going.
go there.
I thought the
I'm
maze was on the
gonna
other
follow
side. I'm sorry.
Ambrosia.
I would have gone that way. I thought the maze was on the other side.
That's why
Uh,
y'all failed your stealth check because y'all took the
Because you
wrong way.
went the other way.
Y'all- and we're just stomping.
Everyone who did.
Knocking down food.
Yep, that you're fine.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm following.
In this room, you see a big fire pit, a big fire, and it smells slightly acidic and of old, not rot, but old fruit. I mean, I
I
guess
thought you were
slightly
going to say
rot.
Old Spice.
Oh my god.
Not in this
Stank
room.
either way. Stank
Mhm.
either way.
No, it's like not a good scent either way this goes. All right, well,
Over here is a wine. It looks like they were distilling wine or some liquid.
it's open.
But we
Yeah.
already know.
I am going to take another little vial
Okay.
and dip it in there with some tongs and plug my vial of whatever this liquid is.
Roll me a
Yeah.
dexterity
Roger
check.
is not waiting. For
Oh
that.
my
A dexterity check. Why
You're
is this
in a
a
metal
dexterity check?
suit, walking up rickety old wooden stairs.
Oh, I thought this was a barrel next to it. I wasn't trying to go up them stairs.
That's little stairs. It's just little
There's
stairs.
little
It's okay. You
stairs.
can pick it up.
Oh, see,
Or dexterity check.
nah, if I feel like the stairs are rickety, the first stair I step up on, I'm going to do a rapid augment change, and I'm going to turn on my propulsion, and I'm going to put on my jetpacks, and I'm going to float up to the top of this thing.
Okay.
I will use one of my rapid augments since you're trying to test me here.
Why don't you trust me, Prince? Just roll dexterity.
I love how you did all that to just go up a step.
Yeah, because I don't trust April. Can I do this using my jetpack and my
I mean, that's not a
vial?
problem. You're
All right,
totally able to
cool.
get a little vial of it.
All right.
You're making this sound so much more complicated than it was.
You made me roll a dex check to go up a little set of stairs.
You're in heavy armor. It's wood.
It's not heavy armor. It's magically enhanced armor.
Well,
does not count as
oh,
heavy
So it
armor.
worked. So what are the rest of you doing?
Not waiting around for Nuck. No.
Nope, we're just going us.
He's fucking around again. I'm not waiting around.
Yeah, I'm following Ambrosia for sure.
Okay. The second. Oh, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No, now I want
This
to
can
know.
li- No, this can literally wait.
Okay. So do you all race outside?
I'm behind them, but not that far. I can't take that one to put a vial on.
No.
And my augmentation does not take long if I use rapid augment.
Okay. Yeah, I was not. You're fine. You have plenty of time to do it. I just want to make sure you're all going outside or not.
Yes.
Okay. As you are all racing through the dimly lit mansion, you notice something alarming. There are trails of footprints leading towards the back of the house. The prints are numerous and overlapping in a chaotic pattern, as if a crowd has just gone out this way as well. The trail is leading up to the back door, which stands open and creaking beyond it. we're gonna say you're all like just inside the house still. Beyond it, the world is a swirling mass of shadows, just barely revealing an ominous silhouette of a hedge maze in the distance. A fog rolls in thick waves, almost as if a lie creeping closer, with every passing moment cresting against the house.
Where the footprints come from? Like dust, food.
Uh, It looks like so. Uh, if
They're
you just
still
want to
in the
make a
house.
perception check for as you're running through the house,
Okay,
you are all welcome to.
24.
Oh, that's great. Nuck, as like you start noticing the muddier footprints as you get close to the door, you see some that have come in, you see some going out. Uh, you start noticing like other containers were knocked over, like maybe another plate in this room where all the food was is knocked over. There are a lot of footprints. It looks like a lot of people went from maybe the ballroom food area to started heading outside.
They were doing the Cupid shuffle in here. Okay.
Do we hear any people talking,
They're doing it
or
like white people do it. They're like to the left, and then they're going right, and it does make sense. Okay, got it.
As you get closer to the door, and as you to step on the stone patio in full view of the hedge maze unfurls before you, the walls twist in possible pattern, and you do start to hear some laughing, some whispering, some talking, and then a shriek that just goes silent very quickly. But it's almost as if the guests from inside the ballroom have made their way out to the labyrinth and are now wandering the maze.
Just to confirm, we're doing this on purpose, right? Like we're all on the same page. We're going into the creepy hedge maze with the screaming ghosts.
correct?
Do you
We
want
have
the world
to.
to end?
No,
Okay. What did we just discuss about the maze?
but like I value my person a little bit. Some, most of the time.
Yeah. Yeah. I value my person too, which is why I'm going in the maze. Because if I don't go in the maze, then my person will not exist anymore. And like I said, I have other things I need to be doing.
I'm pretty sure that I can make enough alchemy with this stuff that I just
Mhm.
pulled out of there and some other stuff that I got that we could go to sleep and then we just won't wake up.
You
So if
came
the world
from a
ends,
cult,
we'll be
didn't
fine.
you? You came from a cult.
No, we just were poor.
That's not.
I'm not going to take a potion and go to sleep forever. And I'm not going to stop existing. So I have to go into the maze and set whatever's in there on fire.
Well, not the world tree because we can't
No.
really.
No. Whatever is bad that's sapping at the world tree. I can't believe I have to clarify this. No, I don't want the world tree to die because then I die.
But if we set
And I
the maze
value
on fire,
my
maybe
life.
We just have to be careful.
Yeah, what the druid said.
I didn't say I was going to set the maze on fire. I mean, I did before, but then I walked it back.
You did.
I was just gonna say I have a recording here that says
I told
set
you not
that
to record
motherfucker on fire.
I told you not to record me anymore.
Listen, like sometimes you be remembering stuff that I don't remember that I said, so I have to make sure that I can do the same for you.
I remember this one on my own. Thanks, though. And I like boop him on the nose, but like not nice. Like boop. Like
I am not a child. You gotta stop doing that. I know I'm shorter than you, but I am not a child.
your tail's wagging. You like it.
Duck just stomps off towards the edge maze.
Anemone, I never asked you, but are you okay? Like, I saw you get very distressed with the world tree.
Yes, I'm fine. Thank you. But she kind of nods. Yeah, I'm as distressing as it was, nothing's more important than getting this fixed. So that's what we have to do.
I got, I take out of my pocket, and in my inside pocket and inside my coat, I take out like what it looks Like brownies or pieces of cake of some form, and I offer one to Anemone. It always helps me after, well, I go through my stuff. It kind of helps me. Would you like one?
Yes, thank you. I would. And she'll like kind of like take, because she doesn't want to seem impolite, so she takes like a piece of one for herself. You kind of eat it. Oh, did you make this?
I did. It was the recipe, my wife's recipe.
Oh, are you
It's
okay?
oatmeal. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
Well,
Ambrosia, would you like some?
I was gonna say Ambrosia's just like standing there watching and not being offered any, and it's just like, well, this is a very nice whatever you want to call it. She'll take a piece. Thank you. We should get moving
Yeah.
because if again the world ends and I die, I will be very pissed off, and so will my benefactor.
Of course.
Probably them more than me, actually.
Duck is just walking ahead, talking to himself, like, tell me I like to get booped on the face. I don't like to get booped. My tail is wagging because I'm scared, and I can't be telling people I'm scared.
I'm gonna bring you back a little bit just so I could switch maps easier in a
Do your
second.
thing.
So everyone, Nuck, you're gonna be at the end. Everyone, the rest of you are kind of huddled at this. You just got outside at the front of the door as you're doing your little brownie oatmeal exchange, which is very lovely. Nuck,
Yes.
you hear something at first, like a shuffle, a ruffling, rummaging. The bushes are making noises because something's
rustling.
in it. Rustling. Thank you. Thank you. You hear some rustling from a bush, and then all of a sudden, all of you feel a sharp gust of wind, and it almost feels like a blow of force as everything stops as a time stop has been cast. Someone has briefly stopped the flow of time for everyone but themselves. No time passes for other creatures for 1d4 rounds, and they can move and act as normal. There is no save.
How many rounds are we time stops for?
3.
How do we do that?
So that is 18
initiative?
seconds.
Don't worry. Don't worry. As time stops around you, you are each caught off guard as a surreal stillness hits each of you and leaves. It's almost as the wind stops mid breeze. The fog starts coming out from the hedges and down the lane towards you at a much faster rate as a figure steps out. The figure is tall and emerges from the shadows with eyes that are cold and glistening, but doesn't look at you with anger or ill intention, more of curiosity. Well, what do we have here? Some unusual guests. As a man wearing a deep purple cloak with stars on it, reminiscent of someone you might have seen earlier. I'll let you roll if anyone wants to roll a check or anything on this person as they get up almost close to you within touching distance.
I roll perception.
Oh.
30-20.
Anemone, almost as if something inside of you notices something wrong. This figure looks and is carrying themselves identically to the one you saw earlier, but it isn't right. As they get kind of close, they look at you in the eyes. How utterly fascinating. His head kind of twitches as he hears more rummaging. It's rare for anyone to make it this far unchanged without falling under our charms. Um, and he's kind of going to each person, look at you in the face. You must have something special. But no matter. Everyone must walk the path. And gestures to the maze. He steps even closer, his presence both captivating and unsettling. We must admit, though, We are rather curious to see how all this will unfold. He wasn't prepared for this, and you've already surprised the rest of us all. It's not many you can claim. This will be interesting indeed, as he smiles. Let's see how far you can go, and whether your integrity will hold up when you see what is offered. And at that, he looks directly at you, Marcello. Who knows? Perhaps you'll even entertain us for a bit longer. Another rustling, the sound of ground ripping and hedges moving. He looks to the right, looks at you all, smiles, and then steps back into the shadows. As you see an opening start to tear in the fabric of the world in front of you. But right almost before it looks like a purple portal reminiscent of the one the Death Knight came through, you see fingers start to come through. Darkness, pressure, anemone, because you rolled so high. You see out of the corner of your eyes a feminine figure with horns that grow out made of bone and twig and leaves, reaching her hand out to you as each of you are being wrapped in twigs and leaves as sleep is being cast upon you. It's dark. You don't know how much time has passed. Each of you have fallen asleep. All of you see these flashes. Nuck, an invitation on a well-dressed couple whispering about a world of machines and keys as you're furiously copying down and forging an invitation. Ambrosia, you see a gentleman with the impossibly dark purple cloak, the same person you saw on the foot of the stairs, and a woman dancing around, just drops one, and you pick it up, knowing that you're going to get a much bigger score than they were going to enjoy a party. Marcello, 6 days ago, standing at a crossroad, deciding whether or not to move forward with life or pursue death. A man in a crashed cart, who you just help, just happens to come in front of you and offers you an invitation to a party he'll no longer be attending. As each vision flashes through, you all see the same person giving you invitations.
Mm.
And your eyes open. You are outside of the house, on the ground. You feel fine. You feel rested, like you just had a long rest. You feel refreshed, stronger, more powerful. Each of you looking down, and you see that you have bits of almost like jewelry of vines wrapped around you. That looks and feels a little invasive, like you just got a little wrapped up by plants, but also like it might be trying to help you. Something in nature is trying to help you. And anemone, as being a druid, you do feel like something is trying to push you to do well, but and help you. As each of you leveled up to level 12, you all get 2 levels and a long rest because something is there watching.
Hey.
Anna, if you want to talk about yourself for a second, I'm going to switch this map out.
How long were we out for?
I will tell you, you can see that the moon has moved. So at least maybe an hour or two by the judge of the shadows and the moon. It's much darker. It's much more eerie. A little bit of hopelessness, which is kind of offset by the how you feel a little bit better and like more like you could do this. So it's a little offset.
I would say an hour or two. Are you okay?
I mean, I feel great. I feel powerful. I mean, I've always felt powerful, but like I feel like more power.
Something's
like,
not right about that, though.
what's wrong with me having power?
No, not about you having power, about us waking up feeling stronger and more powerful. That's not normal.
No, it's okay though. And she's kind of like observing the like vines. This is something's trying to help us.
Yeah, I'm not going to complain about more power.
I want to know why. When things things don't usually just help you out of the goodnesses of their hearts.
Oh, maybe they know about the tree.
Maybe. That's the best explanation we're probably going to get, isn't it?
I mean, we could stand around talking about it until the world ends.
We go with the world ending shit again.
You're free to go home.
No, I'm not. You know it as well as I do. So let's just do this.
You want me to boop you on the nose again?
I will bite your finger off.
Mm-hmm. Don't threaten me with a good time.
As the shadows get darker, trying to block this out, you should all see yourselves. Can you all see yourselves on a new map?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta zoom in. It's so
I was
Yep.
have to zoom way the fuck in, but yes, I
Oh
do see
no,
myself.
it's totally
It's
not
fine.
a giant map. That
I know it's a giant map, April. I know it is.
No, I thought you just made a real small thing on a big page.
there you go. And you can see from where you're standing. I'm going to give you a little bit more just to help out. You are in the middle. You just came out of the house, which is right behind you. It opens up to. Oh, come on. Oh, I gotta turn off the thingy. You see openings over here, and in front of you. And as because this is a little hard to do navigate map, as you guys pick a direction, I'll start unveiling the map for you as we go. This one didn't. It's a little hard to do sections on a maze.
When I went through the seeing all the, you said I saw the map of the labyrinth. Is this way different?
So one of the things you know about the labyrinth is that all roads go through the maze. So any maze could technically be an entrance to the labyrinth with enough thought and intention. You do feel, and something about when he said the word path. Actually, roll me a history check. Let's see how much you know. Anyone can, as they would like to, because Marcelo did bring up the
Okay.
labyrinth to you all. Marcelo,
Nice.
you don't know what a labyrinth is?
Yeah.
I got a 13.
16.
Ooh.
Also, never heard of a labyrinth, I guess.
Marcelo and Anemone, there's a lot going on. You're both like kind of fascinated with the bracelet. Marcelo, there's been a lot of like emotional trauma in the last 7 days to you. This is a little overwhelming. Ambrosia, you have heard rumors of a labyrinth, of a way to access other worlds because you do have knowledge of other gods. And it's also said that some of the paths they walk lead to their worlds. So this makes sense as far as you can make sense of things.
So so this is a maze. It's not a labyrinth.
No, so the labyrinth is is an actual place. It's a world.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
The maze is a corridor to the labyrinth. So it's
Okay.
like an entrance. So you go through this maze to get to the labyrinth.
Okay.
And the labyrinth is less a labyrinth in the way you think of like a maze like labyrinth, and more of like a kind of a world plane.
Okay.
It's a lot. It's very in depth.
Well, I asked because like just time for me to like be a little nerdy. Like the difference between a maze and a labyrinth is a labyrinth, like all paths lead to the center, whereas a maze is full of dead ends and there's only one path to go out. So that's why I was asking. Okay.
Yes. You do know that the labyrinth does have a center. You don't really know what it is. You do know that it's got to be pretty cool or pretty a lot of something.
Mhm.
It also kind of with what you saw in the dreams, you all saw each other's visions. There are worlds you have heard of, like worlds full of treasure, worlds just full of science and magic and mechanists and keys. There's always like key holders hold the doors. They know how to get through doors. Like this is all stuff starting to get put together. You're just kind of missing some pieces.
Okay. So we're at we're at one entrance of this hedge maze. Um, the cloak that I saw on Lord Duskmere.
Yes.
So I'm assuming that's who we're trying to find in this maze, because that's the owner of this place. Did it have any jewels or anything on it? Well, he's a duke. I assume, or a lord. I assume that he has some jewelry on him. So I'm gonna cast a goofy spell that I took. I'm gonna cast Mammon's Avarice. It lasts for 10 minutes, and I could just sniff treasure, basically, like a truffle pig. And I want to use this to help us navigate through the maze, if possible.
You feel a light amount of treasure, not a lot. You feel like you might have to kind of keep going into it.
Yeah, that's fine. Also, if I recall correctly, we saw like what might be an outdated map of the labyrinth that I took note of, and like took not a map but like directions.
Yeah.
That I wrote down, understanding that they might be a little outdated. So I also want to use that in conjunction with this spell to like try to navigate us through if possible.
Yes. Roll me a d20.
Oh boy.
Because what you also realize, and as the longer you stand here, you hear it, the maze is moving.
Fuck this maze.
Oh, well, 5.
This again, you're now kind of hit that moment of overwhelm now that you're looking into this. You're starting to feel pings of treasure, not a lot. You take like a step, like you take 5 steps forward and you feel like, ooh, rubies. And then you take 5 steps to the left. Ooh, wait, there's something over here. Take 5 steps behind you, there's something like there's a lot, and then you kind of feel it moving, and like you start thinking about it, and like you remember the people who were in the ball. They were all dressed up as well. And a lot of them were dressed up as nice as they could, which isn't super nice, but they were also wearing jewelry and family jewels, and you just kind of feel treasure sprinkled around you.
Well, here's the thing. Lord Duskmere, I'm imagining diamonds. So I'm trying to sniff out diamonds, not little rubies.
You do.
Emeralds.
I
follow the diamond like a truffle pig.
You could go north. You feel diamonds north.
Oh God.
So please be that way. Okay, 1 second.
Oh, there's an entrance right here, huh?
So you
I pointed and didn't click on it, so I just like, oh, it's over here. Like you guys can see from where you are pointing. Okay. Yep, I'll just keep
Nuck,
going.
You're leading the way, Nuck.
Yes, Nuck will lead the way.
Okay.
There's Ambrosia is pointing where Nuck to go, and Nuck will be out front.
1 second.
What does it look like when you're following the trail? Like, is it you just pointing, or Ambrosia?
God, I wish that I could get up and show y'all, because it's definitely like a mixture of pointing, but also just like, it seems like almost aimless wandering. Like at some points, because there's all these like other people in the hedge maze, like so at one point she'll like start going down a path and then like turn, and then like you see like her like kind of just like follow.
Just gotta let her do her thing. Eventually, we'll end up where we're supposed to end up.
Yeah.
I love that.
It's just like not talking out loud, but like hearing muttering like under breath, like, okay, diamonds, they're going that way now. Okay, let's, and then just like pointing.
So you are all there. Nuck, you have to stop clicking. Nuck, you are right here. You see an entrance back both ways.
Okay. Ambrosia. We got.
Should I roll again to see what I'm picking up?
Sure. Roll me another d20 if you want to try to beat that. You guys have you've gone a little bit into the maze.
This is the best game.
9. I'm going to stop using this dice.
You sense that there might be treasure this direction?
Okay, I point.
Like maybe some decent treasure?
Okay, we go.
All right.
Pressure. Aren't we supposed to be saving the world?
Listen, do you have a better way of doing this?
Do I?
I don't know if this is...
Okay.
You know what? Never mind.
You know what? Why don't you do it then?
Okay, sure. Yeah. We're gonna take this attitude. You remember the last time this happened?
Remind me.
Explosions. Lots of explosions.
Mostly for me.
This end is dead.
Pause real quick. Mostly because I can't click things fast enough. Nuck, as you are having this fight with. No, you get back up there.
Okay, I was like, I didn't know. Like, said pause for a second. I'm like, am I pausing backwards? Forwards?
No. Pause doesn't mean put your character away from the dead end. Nuck, as you are having this disagreement with Ambrosia, you're just now just like, are you just walking? Like, why did you decide just to go this way?
Because that was the way that was closest to where north was.
Can you roll me a D100, please? You say no?
Yeah.
I mean, you cannot. I can roll it.
No, thank you.
There you go, 67.
As you hit that dead end, this guy appears. He is...
What guy?
What
Hold
guy?
on. This guy!
Oh, he's so cute! I love him.
And you go Otyugh. I don't know why I picked ones I could not say. And Otyuga comes running out, just like shoves his almost amphibian-esque body through the hedges and goes to bite at you. As he comes through the hedge, knocking it down.
I love him.
Roll me initiative, please.
No.
I love him. He's so cute.
Can we keep them?
You love the creepiest fucking
cute.
things.
Right?
No.
Well,
It's so cute.
That thing's big enough to swallow me. Fuck that.
He's so he's ugly cute.
So ugly. I love him. What?
Shard, you can't.
Oh no.
It's fine. Could be worse.
Annie, are you okay? Are you okay?
No.
Fair, did you roll?
Annie is not okay.
Yeah, I did not use Shard has betrayed me.
That's okay.
One too
What
many
did you roll?
times. So, I got a 17 as well, but Marcella has a higher dex, so
And we start our initiative with bad guy gets to go first because he pops out the hedge maze with a 20 initiative.
Sometimes you gotta pop out and show. Show kobolds? I don't know.
What he's
Better
gonna
fight
do is
Boogie
he
Monster.
comes shoving through, and you're gonna get tentacle attacked.
Okay, gotta hit me.
Oh yeah, 14 doesn't hit.
oh my god, the exact
also
same roll.
14 also misses. Oh, 23? Does the bite hit?
That does hit.
Okay. Now can you make me a constitution save? And 13
26
damage. You pass the con save. As you feel the bite almost kind of melts a little bit of your armor, but it comes back as you feel like maybe this was not a good bite to get bit by.
Yeah, my
and
armor melts back together.
And that is the end of its turn. Marcelo, you hear this commotion on the other side of the hedge. You're not quite around the corner. What are you doing?
All right. I'm just gonna Naruto run and like do jump from wall to wall and then jump right over it with the high jump kick. What?
You missed it.
No, Prince was being silly.
26 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Hell yeah. Oh, nice. 11 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna attack again. And this time, as I do the high jump kick, I just do a uppercut 14 to hit.
14 does hit.
Right. And that's 11.
Nice.
And the bonus action, I'm just going to attack again. Don't feel me now. 13.
Just misses.
Okay. I'm just going to use one technique point
Okay.
and do stunning strike.
Okay, cool.
You got
Have
to
to
do
roll against
con save.
Oh, but 13 is as high as it got.
It still passes, but it's
13
fine. It's fine.
passes. You do the hit, and you see it kind of shake off as it just kind of looks at you like so upset, but also like, man, that doesn't work on me.
Yeah,
So
it just hit one of his teeth or something.
Yeah, it's fine.
And
is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
Awesome. Next is Ambrosia.
Okay. Ambrosia hears some nonsense happening and moves up. Sees this thing. Says, "Aw." And then is going to Eldritch Blast it.
It's trying to eat me.
It's trying to poop you.
Okay. And I
Straight
get
up
three,
like
I get 3 beams
Pumbaa.
now. So
Nice.
okay, there's 2 that are 29s to hit and then a 21 to hit.
Those all hit. And then 12.
25 plus
Okay.
12.
Okay.
Because of my
Nice.
bonus damage.
I got it. He's looking beat up.
Oh, and he gets pushed back, I believe, 10 feet per blast, so he gets pushed back 30 feet.
He kind of gets stuck in that hedge. It doesn't look like he's gonna be moving.
Okay.
He's a little bit too big. You can kind of see he's kind of shoved in there now.
If he's shoved in there, is he stuck in there?
Yes, he is stuck in the spot.
So would people get advantage?
Sure.
Because it's like he's grappled by the bush. Or restrained by it.
I'll let you argue that. You're right. If I'm unblocked that way, you gotta get some out of it. So yeah.
That's the end of my turn.
Melee attacks get advantage.
Oh, suck it now.
Next is that they here next Nuck. It is your turn, but can you please again make me a Constitution saving throw?
Didn't I pass the last one?
That's a different throw.
22.
You passed this one. You're fine.
Leave me the fuck alone.
Get away.
All right.
It is your turn.
All right. Nuck's just gonna be like, this thing better be shitting diamonds. Does a 20 hit? So 20 hit, then a 23 will hit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, these are with advantage. I'm crit fishing. Hold
Go
up.
for it.
Nope, no crits. 22 magical force damage.
Okay.
As I just hold my shield up and I just punch this thing in the snout over and over again. Who likes it? No one likes getting punched in the nose.
No one likes being punched in the nose. You were right about that.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do. I don't have any bonus.
I didn't punch, I booped. There's a difference.
I don't want to hear it.
If that's the end of your turn, then the next person is Anemone.
Okay. Is this thing an undead, or do I just not know that?
It is not.
Cool. I'm gonna throw a blight at it.
Okay.
So, well, first I'm gonna actually move so I can see it. I'm gonna just kind of stand next to Ambrosia there. And yeah, I'm gonna cast Blight. So they must make a Constitution saving throw.
They got a 17.
So it's a 16. So it does beat it. So it only takes half damage. 18. Okay,
damage,
18
yes,
necrotic damage.
He's looking really messed up.
That's really
That's
cool.
it.
Though.
That's it. That's all I'm gonna do. I've been wanting to use that one.
It's very cool.
Yeah. Then at the next, it's his turn again. He's going to make one bite attack at Nuck, who just attacked him. 10. 10
Is
doesn't
Nuck,
hit.
but is definitely not Buck.
Okay, he's gonna make a tentacle attack at you, Marcelo, for 19 to hit.
Miss.
Oh. And then one at you, Nuck. Natural 20 for a 26 to hit.
41 damage.
41 damage, yes. Thank you. And you are grappled.
Nuck's not looking good.
And that is the end of its turn. Marcelo, it's your turn. Make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
18.
You passed. You may proceed with your turn as normal.
I just see. How's Nuck grappled with the tentacle?
He's wrapped up in the tentacle, almost kind of like a yo-yo situation. But this guy's looking really messed up.
All right, I'm just gonna hit it again. What?
For it.
16 to hit. I think that
16
hits.
hits.
6 bludgeoning damage.
So close to being dead.
All right, and then I'll hit it again. 20 to hit. 11 bludgeoning damage.
And it is dead.
Woo!
I've successfully killed him. There you
Rest
go.
in peace, cutie.
And you killed this oozing monstrosity aberration, and his thing is gone. Pretend like his body is still stuck in that.
I am
thing.
looking through the body now, tearing it apart. I'm like, is there diamonds?
Me investigation, please.
That is a 28.
But it is a crystal ball.
What did you find, Nuck?
What you will.
Nuck looks at it for a second and then laughs and then just tosses to Ambrosia. Nuck's just gonna go, some bullshit.
Ambrosia takes it.
You do see Ambrosia look at it. The base of the crystal ball, because it's a little ball and a little base, has
Got a tune
little
to it and
diamonds
shit.
at the bottom.
Fuck this.
Ooh.
Oh.
I got my ass whooped for a fucking crystal ball.
Can I do some sort of check on this crystal ball?
You have to attune to this.
Yes.
Oh, then I just hold it.
You're gonna have to hold on to it for a little bit. It takes a few minutes to attune, I think. But you can hold on to it while you're traveling through. Marcelo's gonna hold on to it for you.
It's not a crystal, it's ball.
It's now the crystal flower. It's beautiful. It matches the hedge maze. A little flower grows outside of its body. It's made of crystals. You can use it to scry.
Fuck, it does not look good. Ow. Fucking
yes.
Ow.
Do we?
Ow.
All of us ignore. All of us ignore.
Ow. Ow.
I'm looking for it. I found it. I would.
Is Nuck being a whiny baby? Yes, Nuck is absolutely.
Cast Cure Wounds. But I should probably do it at a higher circle because it's just 1d8.
I've lost more health than that.
Yeah.
You are also welcome to take a short rest if you would like.
I was
In a hedge maze, we're gonna sit here for an hour. I don't trust that.
Wait.
This thing just Kool-Aid man the hedge maze on us. But after Nuck gets his ass whooped again.
Yeah.
Yeah, use it on him when he dies.
Yeah.
I am at less than half health though. I will say that.
Let's take a full short rest for the one person who got hurt.
Damn. Okay. What you guys doing?
Second level hard, the healing increases by 1d8 for each slot above the first. So
There's
I'm casting
2 more d8s.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh my god.
Smiley face. Oh man. You can
So,
take dice that way too.
That is 6. There's 10 HP out of that. Oh no.
Doing better.
Thank you.
I tried.
Well, that sucks. Wow.
2 1s on the d8s. That's rough.
No, I mean, that's great that you at least got a little bit healing. But yeah, we should probably take a short rest then.
You know what? It's fine. I'll be all right. We're good.
No, we should rest.
Oh, he's not gonna. I'm like whispering to Liz, like Nuck's like, I'm gonna be all right. It's like he's not gonna be all right. Trust me. If we don't let him take a rest, he's just going to like continue complaining about it for like the rest of the day.
Okay, let's take a rest.
I'm okay
here,
with that. You can rest.
I turned off my propellant augment and put my shield augment back on. I learned my lesson. Learned my lesson on that one.
Should have went up the steps.
I don't need to move faster. I just need to shield more.
During this time, are you guys being stealthy about it or not?
Yeah, I clamp a hand over Nuck's mouth so he stops complaining so loudly.
Puts the mask on.
For 1
Give me
hour.
a stealth check
I'm fine. Don't worry about it.
at disadvantage.
We
A
all have
stealth
to do a
check
stealth
at-
check?
No, yeah, everyone's just a group stealth check to see if you guys can there's a lot of things moving around in this hedge maze.
Yeah, this is why I was like, a short rest might not be great.
Yeah, well, you almost died too.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't almost die. I just got my ass whooped a little.
Yo, Ave, use real dice.
Yeah.
I give
She's
up.
too
I
real
don't want
dice.
to do math. I'm gonna use real dice.
Okay, we got everybody?
That's not good.
Fair.
That's not good.
Stealth is 24.
Whew, thank you, fair.
It hates me.
Some bugs kind of buzz past. The hedges do move around you. You kind of get it's a little uncomfortable. It's not the best short rest you've ever taken, but nothing bad is going to happen. And Emily, you are super anxious during this whole rest. You just are sure, and you're just sure that there's something out there, like specifically that's going to be a problem for you. There's something out there, and you can't figure out what it is yet. You do get your short rest. You're just a little bit anxious about it. I'm very sorry to give you anxiety as your punishment.
Are you?
I am.
Nuck, are you gonna collect the liquid coming from this creature? I meant the acid or whatever it was.
Well, wine, but oh no.
God, I'm rolling terrible. All right, there.
Are you going to
Awesome.
milk the creature, Nuck? Is that what you would like to do during your?
I didn't say milk. I said collect the liquid.
I've got tentacles. Can you milk me?
Stress. Just
That's a different kind of game.
Nuck is not going to milk the creature. He's already ripped it apart to find this crystal ball inside of his guts. That was enough.
Okay.
I don't know why that's killed me, but
The
I
rest
think
was.
dead.
You all get a short rest. No creatures was milked. What would you like to do next?
Let's go then.
Lead the way. Which way would you like to go?
Yeah, you can go out front, Marcelo.
All right,
You-
then I'll just go this way.
God, stop. Marcelo, you run into another dead end.
Oh, follow me. Oh, never mind.
Oh, I see nothing ain't come out the bushes at you. That's fair.
I thought we were on the same team. That's a good thing for all of us.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. And I hit the other. Okay, I'll just go the other way. Damn it. Anemone, do you want to lead?
Never mind.
Ambrosia
I think-
out on there.
Yeah.
So right here, Ambrosia, where you are, right in front of you, you should now be able to see a hedge has come up blocking that entrance, and that was the way you came into the hedge maze. But there's now something blocking the way, as if it shifted.
Bold of you think I was going that way because I was definitely going this way.
Well,
Funny
you
story.
might not have been going that way, but the way that you came in, you do realize has been cut off.
That makes sense. I don't think Ambrosia's very like perturbed by this
Okay.
because like during the rest, like we did hear like the hedge shifting around and stuff. So it's like, yeah, that's annoying as fuck, but it makes sense.
Question, GM.
Answer.
Is the hedge like really, really tall? Can we see?
Yes, it is very tall. You cannot see over it.
Okay.
Even if we can fly.
Can you fly? You can try.
I
can.
could fly.
You want to turn that propeller back on?
I
Take
I
that
could.
shield off.
I
Take that
could.
shield
I'm
off.
I'm not
afraid
taking
to
my
fly.
shield off. I just can do a thing with my shield.
Okay.
You
No.
are welcome to try. It is very
No.
high. If you have a flying ability, you can try to fly up top.
I feel like this place is cursed and something would bat me out of the sky right now, so I'm gonna just not.
I was gonna say that. Yeah, it's probably not a good idea.
I'll let Anemone do it though. You know, do your thing. Go ahead,
What
homie.
am I doing? Sorry, what am I doing?
Fly like an eagle.
Oh
Or you
no,
can
I
just keep
feel like
walking.
if I try to fly, something bad's gonna happen.
Fly
what if
right
I
into
just
the
keep
future.
walking? No, I'm not gonna do that because I don't want to get slapped down by a freaking bush.
But
Or
time keeps on
something.
slipping.
Into the future.
All right, y'all. We can't bring our Baldur's Gate into this.
All right.
Kinda.
So
Are you
I'll
being
follow
stealthy or are you
Ambrosia.
guys singing right now?
Time keeps on
I
Sing
have
along.
this is so off topic, but I do have distinct memories of listening to that song while reading The Count of Monte Cristo.
That's
Interesting.
amazing. So good.
All right.
Okay. Ambrosia, you leading the way?
I guess there's really no better time to do this. So first Anemone's gonna kind of like gather around everyone and be like, hold on, come near me, and I'm gonna cast Without Trace.
Yes.
Concentration for up to an hour. Veil of shadow and silence radiates from you, masking you and your companions.
Love that for us.
Just so you don't
Bless
have
you.
to worry about that for an hour. So,
Anemone. What does your Password Trail's Veil of Shadow look like?
It looks like when the sun kind of moves so that a tree kind of casts a shadow on you, you kind of feel that darkness come over you and you can still see everything. But from the outside looking in, you are kind of obscured. You might, depending on how you roll, look like a blip of movement, but you can't really be seen.
So pretty. You've cast the spell before. You know how it should feel. Everyone underneath it, you feel like a little bit of that, not sadness, but that darkness, that shadow inside of you, kind of burn away a little bit. You feel a bit lighter, a little bit more hope. Underneath this actual bit of light that Anemone brings with them when they do their spells. But the shadows, the edges, you feel. It says shadow, but shadows on the outside of this don't feel like that, and it's kind of starting to encroach a little bit onto your path of the trace, but it works perfectly fine. And now, since we've hit to a new part of the maze, would everyone make me a stealth check? You've asked for that
Let's
before
do
you had
that.
to pass without trace on.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
I got another
Okay.
24.
So a 20, but I rolled a natural one.
Oh yeah, 28 with the plus 10.
Okay,
27.
nice. Everyone feels real safe, real secure. Nothing sees them. You actually feel a little bit less like you had that like kind of feeling something was watching you, some like creatures maybe. You don't feel that at all, really anymore. Little bit uneasy still, but almost as if this could be a nice walk in a maze if you didn't know what was actually happening here.
Okay.
Great.
Boo.
Let's keep walking then.
I was gonna stay in the back just to make sure if anything happened, I could cast something on someone.
I am going to be right behind Ambrosia.
I'll be third.
Even though I'm getting beat up, I still feel a
Oh.
responsibility to protect.
Aw.
Ah, he protect.
But I will let you get hit first. Like, straight up.
Okay. Ambrosia will turn to the group like, left or right?
Right.
Let's try right.
Right. See what I did there?
hate it here so much. Okay. We're doing good so far.
Don't jinx it.
Oh, knock on all the things.
World tree. Where you at?
Hey.
Yggdrasil.
Girl.
Isn't that how you spell it? Yggdrasil? Claricel?
There are screams and cheers.
I hear
Sorry.
children, and I immediately turn around and leave. Bye. You know what? World Tree is
entrance
on its
in is
own,
booked.
honey.
It's not even kids. It's all adults out there.
I fucking Kool-Aid man my way through the fucking bushes. I'm out, bitch.
Absolutely not.
Okay. So I'm right behind everybody then?
You can go in front of me.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is my first mace, by the way.
Behind the
Oh,
store.
yay. I hope it's fun.
Like in a game or?
Marcelo said that, actually.
Oh, okay.
Ambrosia torched the last one we were in. Not while we were in it, but after. Got real frustrated.
That might have crossed my mind. Ambrosia, could you... I mean, if it comes to that,
Okay,
could you
The
burn
world
it off?
tree's in here.
I think you all need to make up your minds about whether or not I'm gonna blow up this or set this
Oh.
maze on fire, because I already suggested that and y'all poo-pooed the idea, and now suddenly you want me to set it on fire again? I'm gonna need you to make up your mind.
Make up your mind.
I just asked if you
Well,
could do that.
tree.
Walk with me.
Yeah, because I offered to do it like 10 minutes ago, or maybe not 10 minutes ago, because we took a rest and then we got put to sleep 2 hours ago.
Okay. My apologies. I just...
I mean, if worse comes to worse, I can absolutely fireball this thing to hell.
The world
Okay.
tree is in here.
About the third time you mentioned fire in a sentence, can you all roll me a stealth check, please?
God.
I want to know if anything heard you talking about wanting to burn down this.
We still got that
metro.
pass without
You
trace.
still have pass without
Yes,
trace
you
on.
do.
All right, 27.
20.
6.
29.
Oh, everything's safe and sound.
Yeah.
Are y'all
I'm
fired?
really glad I
loud?
cast that.
Yeah.
Roll
Clutch.
stealth again
But
with
I'm
disadvantage.
joking.
Okay.
All right.
Is that your passive perceptions?
What's you want to know what our passive
No,
perception?
I was making sure it was on the thing.
Oh, okay.
Passive perception.
It's at the
Oh,
top
yeah.
if you're looking for it. Yeah.
Yeah. 12.
I have it in the tracker. I figured out which one was on the tracker.
Oh, sorry.
Ambrosia, can you please
Yes.
roll me a dexterity check?
Yeah. Is that a check or
Marcelo.
saving throw?
Saving throw, you as well.
Okay.
Dexterity saving throw.
Mhm.
Not good.
What did you roll?
5.
25.
1 second.
Oh, look at you. 20 above my 5.
Ambrosia, you take 4 points of damage as you get grabbed
Ow!
by a trap. Marcelo, you kind of trip over Ambrosia, right yourself, but you also don't get grabbed.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Are you okay?
You like paper cut me.
Do we, from where we are, can we do we see or hear anything?
You hear Ambrosia definitely. You hear a kink as Ambrosia gets scraped by a little trap, and her.
My perfect skin ruined. It scratched me. I'm gonna set this maze on fire.
No, we can't set the maze on fire. Please don't set the maze on fire.
Well, tell the maze to stop attacking me.
The maze contains the world tree we are here to save.
Nuck is talking, but just mouthing words.
Just like, tell that maze to be cool. Can I try to recover this trap?
And talk
Sure.
plants.
Roll me a.
I rolled a 15.
Yeah, it might not be the best, but you got it.
Okay. I'll stick it in my bag.
Okay.
Careful. Okay.
I make these. That I just, it might be useful later on. And Nuck puts the trap right back down behind them.
Okay.
Like right here. Just like, boop. Not that
Right
spot,
there?
but
Okay.
where I'm standing at.
It is right there now.
Nice.
And I tell y'all where it's at so we don't step on it again.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Nuck, roll me a perception check.
Okay.
You've been keeping an eye out over here.
25.
Nice.
Ding! You see a
Ding.
chest over here. As you're coming back around from setting up the bear trap. You're muted.
That's probably for the best. Because I was just like, mine.
I hope it's full
Okay.
of crystal balls.
I will yeet this chest into the sun. I open the chest. Wait, hold on. I check for traps, and then I open the chest.
Damn, he said the word I didn't want him to say. Roll me a thieves skills
I have trap maker's
or whatever
tools.
you have that would.
13. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not going to take a 13. I'm going to roll with a little bit of inspire, and I'm going to get a D8 on that because I think 13's a little low. So let's do 16.
16. It is not trapped. You are able to know that.
Then I open
Nice.
it. Then I open it.
It's locked.
Gimme. Oh, motherfucker. Fine. Thieves' tools. Actually, that's not the right roll. It should be a +9 on that instead.
That's fine.
So it's an 18.
That's fine. You are able to get into it. Roll me a d20 again, or roll me. Actually, we'll just use your thieves tool. What's your thieves tools total?
18. Because the math is wrong on what it just added for my bonus.
It's fine.
18 crystal balls.
You open it up. Wait, no. And you find 1,000 gold pieces and a horn of blasting. The action
you can
is
see
to use
it.
the horn's command word and then blow the horn, which emits a thunderous blast in a 30-foot cone that is audible 600 feet away.
to make Nuck's groans of pain even louder.
Yes.
I'm hurt.
Loud noise is the item. That's what this is.
That is what you got. Loud noise is the item. You're 100% right.
Okay.
I'm not happy with this either. But that's where we are in life.
Nuck is very happy about it. Ambrosia, look.
Uh-huh. What is
Wait till I use it. It's gonna break. Well, you don't have to cover your ears first, but when I blow it, it's gonna make a real loud noise, and it's gonna hurt people.
Okay. That sounds great, actually.
It is.
You know I love hurting people.
I know you do.
Don't tell the others I said that.
But right here.
It's me and you.
We're having a conversation. Also, I'm not over there. I'm not over there. I'm like, I'm on
Yeah,
like the others.
If you're talking,
Marcelo-
everyone rolled me
Marcelo-
stealth again.
Marcelo, you're actually not there, so nice try, though.
I'm sorry, what was that, April?
No, if you're yelling across the hedge base 30 feet away, you guys are going to roll stealth again.
No, I'm not yelling. Marcelo's yelling.
Okay, you got treasure. You're still going. What are we doing?
Now, listen. I got some temp HP from that last thing that we killed. So the trap hurt me, but not really. But if I get hurt by another trap, I think I will freak out.
And I'll just add that if we run into a magical item, I do know how to identify it automagically.
Yeah, I looked at your skill sheet. That's why I'm not hiding what I'm giving you or just being. I'm just telling you what I'm giving you.
Gotcha.
That's pretty cool.
Right?
Okay.
Okay, I'm looking down this path.
Which path? Which way? This way?
I don't know which ways. We can only see so much of the map over there.
Yeah, we can't really see anything.
So you're looking down that path. Sorry.
Yeah.
Roll me a perception check, please. Anyone who wants to. You've been wandering around here if you want some help. Or Arcana. Roll whatever check you want to use. Nature, magic. Anemone, this is a hedge base.
Sounds
You're
like a
surrounded by
trap.
nature. Anemone, you're rolling nature with advantage. I've
Oh
decided.
my god. You need to.
You need to cleanse your spirit, child.
You need to like refresh your
What?
browser, dump your cookies.
Holy shit.
With advantage?
I rolled a
Two
one
nat
again.
ones in a row.
I rolled a one again. I'm not using these anymore. Hold up. I didn't roll yet. Whatever this is.
No
I will
one
use
saw
it.
that. No one. Look,
No one
I
saw
didn't
that.
see that. I didn't see that.
It's a 2. I have to go. Good.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Everyone else, what did you get and what are you rolling?
I'll roll. Yeah, I'll roll perception.
I'm going to roll Arcana.
Okay.
And I
Can I
got
use
a 23.
Okay.
Sorry.
8 perception for me.
Can I use my passive investigation?
What's your passive investigation?
20.
You can. Okay. Marcello, Anemone. You both hear something coming from this way. A person, like that's the wrong button. Towards the treasure, a person, a sound. You don't know what it is. It is a little disorienting. Who we got next? Nuck and Ambrosia. Nuck, what did you get again? I'm sorry.
23.
23? Okay.
He's muted, but I
Yeah,
can
I
read his
realize
lips.
You both feel, especially Nuck, you coming from this way, you feel a bit of a breeze that's coming from that way, where you feel like this way, it feels hot or warmer as you go this way. And as you look at the ground, I'm going to move you just a little bit. Nothing's going to happen. As you get right about here, you see parts of the ground are starting to change color a little bit.
What color is it changing?
It's
to?
a little bit more red or burnt, a little bit more sulfuric-y smelling.
I like Ambrosia sees this and then like looks around and makes sure it's just Nuck who's there with her and is like, is that you? Like as it's speaking to like her benefactor. Are you
Are you here, God? It's me, Margaret.
Are you here? Menon, oh no, Menon's my character from Taking the Initiative. Memo.
Ambrosia, what is your connection to your God? Do you have a good connection, a strong one? Do you talk to them often? Have you met them in person, like real life?
I don't think we've met in person necessarily. I think that we've met in person and just like they send maybe like avatars of themselves to come meet with me, but it's never like them like in their actual form.
Okay.
Because, you know, they just like being in their plane, you know.
You feel something. It is a force of a god. It is not your god. And it's almost, you know, when you're about to fall asleep and you like, oh, you catch yourself? You have a moment of that. Go
I
ahead.
did that earlier today before a bad reason. I remembered there was something. This is so often. I remember there was something on the stove, and I went to lay down. I was like, "Oh fuck!"
Yeah, 100% that happened. But something tickles in the back of your brain as if maybe a different god, maybe sleep, maybe dreams are trying to push you towards a different direction. But but also warn you of something nefarious in that direction.
Ambrosia kind of takes this in and then turns right around, turns Nuck around, and we go back in the direction we came from.
Okay.
So, it's not them. It's
What? But we're not gonna go this way at all.
it's
I mean,
bad
this is
over there.
It's bad in here in general.
Do you want to burn?
I mean, I'm actually fire resistant, so
Resistance isn't immunity.
I know it's not immunity, but it means it's unlikely for me to just like combust or something.
Mhm.
Everyone roll me a stealth check.
Fuck.
I hate this. I hate you.
You're still within 30 feet. We're good. All right. Well, that's not great.
You also have Pass Without a
26.
Trace on. Okay.
14.
Okay. Is that with Pass Without a Trace?
That's with pass without a trace.
Okay.
17.
It's not good when
Okay.
you're asking me that question, though. Don't like that.
Everyone but Nuck. You are walking
God.
along. I put my roll in there first too. Like you could see what you're rolling against.
I saw.
You're all walking through, heading back towards this way after Ambrosia's quick turn. Anemone, and not Marcelo. Whoo, your name is not. That's not on you. I just got confused. You do feel a little bit uncomfortable, but you're just kind of following the lead. Nuck, as you get to about here, you start getting very cold.
That's not
That's
good.
all I have to say right now. If you guys are all about right here, force you all to be right there.
Well, what do you mean? What's not good?
I'm cold.
Do you need my cloak?
No, I don't need your cloak. I'm saying it's not normal.
Oh,
Yeah, he tends to run hot. So, also, he's like, well, he doesn't run hot, but he likes hot, cold-blooded creature. He's gonna go to sleep if he doesn't warm up.
yeah,
I get
no.
him a heat lamp and a heat rock, like a lizard.
Nuck,
Yeah, Nuck-
as you start, are you going
Yeah.
off on your own?
I'm getting a little ahead because
Okay.
is it getting warmer where I'm going?
No, you're actually starting to feel like something's bad's about to happen,
Oh,
Okay.
but inevitable.
okay.
So we got
Thanos
So Nuck's
around
gonna
the corner or something.
come
we
back
got
like,
real
hey.
bad heat in one direction and real bad cold in another
Hey,
direction.
nothing's good over here. Like, you know how it was where you were back where we were just at? Nothing's good on this way either.
Okay.
So we're going to have to make a
So-
choice. How do we want to die?
I don't think the way I want to die I can do here.
Okay, well, I'm just saying, like, do we want to die by cold or by heat? I mean, I would prefer heat because it's going to take me a longer time and I can make sure that you all get to go night-night the best way y'all can.
Mhm.
And then I go out last, but that would be a little sad. Actually, maybe I should go out by cold. Damn, I didn't think about this too much.
Anyone else can roll if they would like to, because if you could overhear
Yeah.
this conversation.
I was gonna ask, would it help to roll nature since I'm kind of in a
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, cool.
You
I
can roll
would just-
nature whenever you want. You can just keep rolling it.
I'm sending good rolls your way.
Thank you.
Anyone got guidance? Do I have
Okay.
guidance? Can I give you guidance?
That's a
I have
19.
guidance.
So
Hey!
I think I
Okay,
have
what's
guidance.
Total?
Yeah, 19 total.
Okay. Do you have guidance? If you have guidance, guide yourself. If you want to see if you can push it over 20.
I don't. I had something like it though. I'll figure it out.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
Anemone.
I have enhanced ability.
That's fine. You hear them kind of arguing about going back or forth, which way to go, which way is better. You feel a pull towards this way as you look, and it's almost as if the hedges are kind of reaching for you and like pulling you forward.
In which direction, the cold or the heat?
This way. No one else feels the cold, by the way.
Oh, even
Okay.
better.
It wants us to go this way, but I don't know what its intentions are.
By it, you mean the tree, yes?
I don't know. Something in this maze, something of the maze is pulling us forward.
This maze is evil.
Well,
Have
we're working on figuring everything out.
Have you experienced this before?
An evil maze? Nah.
Mostly the feeling that Anemone is feeling.
Have I felt something like this before?
Yes. This
Oh.
is the feeling of the druid who gave you the invitation. It is not evil. You don't feel it bad. It feels like something that needs help, but it doesn't know how to express it well. So it might lash out and hurt you because it is hurt. It's like almost like a hurt animal requesting help. They just lashing out. The hedge maze in itself is not evil.
Mhm.
What is happening to it is.
Say that like that makes a difference to Nuck.
Something needs help. I don't think it's against us, though.
Anemone, I'll say this. You seem to have the most connection with all of this. So, if you're getting the sense that we should go this way, maybe we should go this way. Nuck, um, I don't think anybody else is feeling cold.
Oh,
I know I'm not.
great.
Well,
So,
Okay,
do you
that's
want me to get you a sweater?
no. I think this is just a bad sign, and that bad things are about to happen. And you know what? I've just it's going to be what it is. I'm going to die. Yep, that's how it's going to go. This is the way it has to be.
if
You're
it's
not gonna
better for
die,
me to
Knock.
lead, I can. Yeah, that would make you feel.
Oh yes, go please.
Oh,
Be my guest. Tell the tree to be cool.
Lead.
You are
This way,
go
right?
for it. Yep.
Okay.
You feel as you're getting farther in Anemone, since you're ahead of everyone, you're feeling a stronger pull. And what languages do you speak?
Common, Druidic, and Elvish.
Druidic. You're a druid. That's perfect. You hear almost a chanting underneath the sound of the air. And from what you know, it's a cleansing ritual, but it sounds distorted. And as it goes on, the words are changing languages, but you can't place the language. Um, but you do feel like everything around you is like trying to reach out and for your help.
She'll keep going. Not feeling any of the cold, I guess.
No.
Okay. Oh, actually, how do you feel, Knock?
Frosty,
Worse?
huh?
Is it worse now?
Is it?
No change, no.
Nope, still the same.
We'll keep going.
You got like one of them sunlight spells or something like that? That might be nice. Real warm and cozy.
Anemone, you actually feel like as you're getting farther ahead, like the hedges are getting thinner. They're getting smaller. Not as full. You don't see any like weird flowers or thorns sticking out as many more.
See what again? I'm
The-
sorry.
As you're getting farther in, you're starting to see like the bottom of the roots, the bottom of the bushes are kind of like dying. It's not as full or fresh. This is definitely you're getting closer to like a corrupted spot.
Can I cast
Delilah.
Delilah?
Shillelagh?
Yes, you can.
Well, thank you.
You can cast Shillelagh.
I would like to cast Shillelagh. Just in case. And I think she kind of makes a big point of being like, I am casting this because things are weird and I don't like it.
Before we get into like any potential combat code, do you think we could just take a break?
Yeah, we're gonna get it. You're pause. There's literally 2 more turns and you're out of this maze.
Okay,
And then
okay.
we're gonna take a break when you see what's in the middle. Like there's literally
Okay.
like 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40 feet. It's like whoop, whoop, you can't see what I'm doing, but it's just a place.
Oh.
You just gotta.
Okay. Okay.
I'm trying to railroad you through the
unpause.
middle because I was trying to get you to a break. Sorry.
Okay.
Beckett, yes.
Unpause.
So yes, Anemone, you feel it getting. You feel like a thicker magic, but it's getting the hedges themselves are getting weaker. And as you get to where you are, you start to see more bushes, more flat land, some trees.
Mm.
And as you get to about here, yeah, if you want to get to, or when you guys, I could just force you to do it if you want. About there in the middle, you see in front of you
Sarah.
a giant statue sitting upon a
Is it
metal
Sarah?
grate up some set of old stairs. It is gigantic. It is almost a life-size dragon statue made of bronze and gold and diamonds and rubies. Every jewel you could think of, every metal nut you could have ever wanted. Rare gems are embedded in its horns. And you see a little door right in the front of it that looks like it might be open. And that's where we're going to take our break.
A dragon.
It's just a statue in a maze. What is the worst that can happen? Welcome back from break. Our adventurers, friends, group of strangers who've been thrown together in these weird circumstances have just made their way through part of the hedge maze and have come up upon a giant site. So, viewers and players, to kind of remind you, you come up as a statue looms above you with a life-size representation of a dragon frozen in a majestic pose. Majestic, almost more kind of terrifying. It looks like it might pounce. Its scales are carved from black stone, uh, as well as other materials from across the lands, bronze and gold, and glistens as if it's alive. Each carved intricately with runes that catch the light in a faint kind of purplish glow. The dragon's wings are outstretched, and the membrane almost transparent, like it could take flight at any moment.
Gam Gam.
Okay. Question, GM.
Yes.
This might be a little bit weird, but can I use somehow my heritage to like see if I can hear any whispers from the other side?
What is your heritage?
Vexed.
Max, let's see. So how does it work? What exactly do you get? What's the ability called now? Look at it too.
No, it's just Vexed heritage.
Okay.
You have spent your life trying to break free of the forces that have grip on you. Haunted by whispers in your dreams.
Yeah. So Marcelo, as you get closer to this, you do hear whispers. It's calling for you. It's you hear voices from other worlds and realms calling through this, uh, almost like portal. It's got to be a portal. You know it's a portal. You could just hear it calling.
Okay.
And it is summoning you to come that way. That is the way towards the action. This is the entrance of the labyrinth. This is the last path. The rest of you, I would like to point out that you notice the grass around here is a little weird. It's changed colors. There's a little bit more purples kind of oozing, purple shade and shadows coming out of this statue, but the statue itself is untouched.
Do I still feel cold?
You do. It's. I think now that you're realizing it's more of a fear response. As you've kind of come to the source of that imposing cold that you found.
Okay.
You are uncomfortable.
Can I tell what kind of dragon this is?
Roll me a check.
Arcana, history, investigation. What you want?
How would you have known? Like, I'll let you pick. Like, do you know dragons more through history of books, through actual studies of dragons, through your backstory of, or not your
I mean,
lineage?
kobolds are offshoots of dragons. So I mean, history
Okay.
works, I guess.
So I was just trying to figure out if it's more of a scientific finding or a knowledge finding. So just do history.
26.
26. You know with a 26 that this is not one of the normal dragons. This is not a red, blue, green. This is a purple dragon. You haven't heard a lot.
No chromatic dragon.
It's not a
types.
chromatic dragon. It's not any of those. This is a different type of dragon. With the purple scales, and the purple sheen coming from you, and the roll me an arcana.
Okay.
I want to see if you can kind of feel what the magic type is that's coming around here.
I can feel it. 24.
It is a void dragon. You feel void energy.
Nuck steps back behind Ambrosia. This ain't good. This is a bad dragon. Like the kind that do awful, evil, like terrible, taking you into terrible places, sort of things. It don't feel like a statue. That's what I'm getting at. That's the long and short of it. I mean, it looks like a statue, but it doesn't feel like one.
And it feels bad.
Yeah, this ain't none of my ancestors right here. I don't know this one.
Oh.
Okay. Well, let's proceed with caution, I suppose. I don't know what else to do other than that.
I hear the whispers, and it's coming from the direction of the dragon. It might be the entrance to the labyrinth.
We could just run towards that open door.
Maybe not run.
Marcelo, at the mention of more void, it's again filling your head. You remember another thing. The void's hunger cannot be satisfied. Mixed with the talk of the path, you know the more of a type of thing that walks a path, the stronger that path gets. And the more it becomes that world. This is not supposed to be here. For something like this to have made it through, it has to be a pretty big opening.
And Marcelo just looks at that and remembers the void hunger is never satisfied. Is that how you said it, April?
Yes. Yeah, that's
good. Okay.
You're doing great, honey.
Thank you. That's what Marcelo says under his breath. And what does that mean? He turns to Anemone. The void's hunger is never satisfied.
Void. It's nothingness. It's hungry. There's no end to it. It means it cannot be fulfilled. But what does that mean if the void's hunger can't be satisfied?
Turns to Ambrosia and Nuck to see if any of them have ideas.
I mean,
well,
if void is nothingness, then it's always wanting to consume. It can't be filled because it is nothing.
which means there potentially are other worlds than these, and those were not satisfying enough.
not something that can't be satisfied.
Yeah. I just kept hearing that over and over. And I know whatever this is, it's not supposed to be here. And something brought it here. And it has to be something powerful. This is a big entrance to the labyrinth.
At the mention of here, everyone, please roll me a perception check.
I'm gonna start saying words to trigger stuff.
Stop saying things.
I'm not gonna say.
Prince, I can't hear you.
I almost did something silly before April asked for the perception check.
Should have waited.
Oh no, the perception check is probably for the best. Well, that's not great. A 12.
Okay, we got a 12, a 5,
17.
17,
Stop.
Anemone. What did you get?
12.
Okay. Marcello, you aren't. It's not like with the portal of the house. You're not being drawn to this, but you definitely hear the whispers. They're getting stronger. Something is beckoning you down there. Whether is it good or bad, it's hard to tell. It is powerful and it wants you. Maybe not maliciously, maybe to join it. You know, it's hard to tell without actually kind of interacting with it more. Anemone, Ambrosia, Nuck, you notice it is so quiet now. You do not hear the moving of hedges. You do not hear people or the singing or dancing or anything that you heard earlier. No screams. You look around and there are footprints everywhere leading up this way towards the dragon. As if maybe a house full of people have walked this path for the void.
Are you awake? Nuck just says to the dragon.
Just yelling.
If you gonna wake up, then like let's not make this a surprise. Let's make this a negotiation. Maybe we can come to some sort of agreement here or something.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Yeah, that's one of my skills that I'm good at.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a 7.
As you stand there, staring at this dragon, asking it for just to move, to negotiate, come on, just anything. It's you know that there's something there. This
Yeah.
is not just a statue. You can see it's almost the wetness of its eyeballs. Like that's how real it is. And you hear a growl, a low, deep-throated growl, and you hear, "You think negotiations will work?" And out from underneath it, a humanoid figure appears. Where are you? Wait, are you the right one? I might have made the wrong guy to show up. Don't look at that guy. He's so small.
Over here
Little.
zooming in.
I look at I just
Don't look at that guy. Ignore the guy. Ignore that guy.
He's so sick though. The design is so sick.
Right?
Oh, where'd it go?
He's the wrong little guy. Wait, why are you still there? Just go away. I just killed him. I just killed that guy. That was the wrong guy.
Yeah, we win. Woo.
That guy.
Fizzle bang.
Aftermath. Okay, reset. As you're yelling at this statue, you hear a voice laughing. Do you think negotiations are going to work? As you see, Lord Duskmere at this coming, just his head start coming out of the grate as he steps out of the portal at the top of the stairs.
Man, what is wrong with your face? I'm
Same
sorry.
thing that will
That's
be wrong with
rude.
you soon. And he is going to cast Void Strike at you.
At Nuck?
Yes.
That seems unnecessary.
It
I mean,
probably
you did
was.
just insult his face.
You did, and he doesn't like that.
It was less of an insult, more of an actual question. Like, how? That ain't the thing that happens normal in nature.
This is so you're gonna see there's a purple energy coming out of his eyes, and his cloak is billowing, and he looks more puffed up, almost like just with a purple energy radiating around him. And he says these words that you don't understand. And I need to make a ranged attack spell. Oh wait, I guess I have to do it this way because I can't figure out how to get this guy into here.
Man, fuck off.
Does a natural 20 for a 31 hit?
Oh, hold on. I've been trying to ask something and I've been muted.
Oh,
no!
please, ask.
Yeah,
Somebody
ask for
say-
This is
Not
probably a
getting
terrible
blast.
idea. So I have this thing called Twist the Skein, Skein.
Ooh, what's that do?
So basically, you take a strand of a creature's fate as it attempts an attack roll, saving throw, or skill check. So I have to roll a d20 and subtract 10 to produce a number, and then add that to the creature's roll. It can make it more of a success, or it can make it fail. So, and it was a
Ooh.
20. I don't know. It might be a
It's
little
a
too risky.
31. So
It's a
if you get
31. I thought they rolled
Because I have a
20.
plus 11. I rolled a natural 20.
Oh, then never mind that one.
But
no,
I
good.
will-
My AC is a 21. So you can
Oh.
subtract this number. Is
If
that
I
what you're
roll
saying?
well enough.
Yeah.
if you roll well enough, you could do it.
Okay.
I'm praying.
Scary.
I've had
You
you
got
for
this.
a
a while,
while,
and I've been like,
I
I want to.
What is on the line is 5d8 of necrotic damage critted.
Was that 10 d8s?
No pressure.
No, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 points of damage automatically, plus the roll.
Oh, fuck off.
No pressure. I didn't mean to stress you out.
So that's
That's what I get for asking questions.
that's only a -2.
You reach out and you try to do this. Can you roll me a persuasion check, Anemone?
I'm gonna just roll it from here because I don't trust these dice and shard. They hate me. That is a 13.
Help.
Hold
Not
on one
persuasive.
second.
Wait, I forgot. Can we use luck for this?
Oh,
Yeah, you can use luck for this. You all
Oh.
have luck.
Can I use luck?
Yes.
How does
Hold
that
on, that's-
work?
That's the wrong book.
You spend luck points to add.
Oh, I didn't mean to
Two.
do that. Oh well.
It's okay. I'll ignore what just happened.
Back ability
Can
check or
add-
save.
Add to any d20 roll you make.
Oh, but I don't want to add.
You can re-roll it with 3 luck points.
No, you do want to add to your rolls because it'll reduce the amount that hit.
But it's only you're only adding them for
Because if I
the
add to my
points that you
roll-
use. Yeah. No, you'd want to re-roll.
Yeah.
That's what you want to do.
You can spend 3 luck
You can
points
reroll.
to reroll.
Okay,
Yes.
I will do that.
And everyone starts with 5.
Okay. I will re-roll them. That's a 1. So that's -9. So is that enough? Wait,
No.
that's like just
You rolled a nat 1 on a d20.
I mean, I rolled a 2 the first time I rolled it. Tonight is just not my night.
It's fine. It's
I
fine.
rolled ones in shard. I rolled 2 here.
Just fuck me up, April. Fuck me up.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're not.
I actually am. I feel a little bad for this. So then 40 plus another 18 on top of that
58.
for 58 points of damage. Now everyone can roll initiative.
Now we can roll initiative.
Yeah.
Huh.
He came out talking shit to a.
What
big
kind of
lizard.
damage was this?
Necrotic.
It was
It was necrotic.
necrotic. Oh, and you're frightened until the start of your next turn.
Hold up. I got maybe a thing that can help me a little bit on this. No, it does not do necrotic damage. God damn it. All right. Well, yeah. Fucked up and frightened.
No.
Awesome. Cool.
The Void Lord that's in the initiative is just the holding place for Lord Duskmere because I don't know how to get him into the thing. I kept trying to make him a character, but then I couldn't get him into the actual combat, so I had
The what thing? What are you talking about?
I can't see the initiative.
Oh,
Yeah,
never mind. You guys
We
can't
don't see the
that,
initiative.
so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nuck, what is your initiative?
I didn't roll yet.
We're
The only one I
dying.
don't have.
I was too busy getting fucked up.
Okay.
There you go.
Nuck, you're actually first in initiative.
So I can do a whole bunch of nothing really.
So sorry.
Cool. Yeah, literally, I can't do anything.
You can't. What do you mean you can't do anything? You could shoot at him, hit him with something?
I don't have anything to shoot at him with. I am a punchy punch. My whip only goes 10 feet. I did not
You
pick
go
up
to
other.
punch him?
I can't because I'm frightened.
Sorry. I feel guilty. I do feel bad about this.
All right. You know what? I am just going to mend the broken on myself.
Okay.
Because I just got really, really fucked up. And I'm just going to give myself back 60 HP.
How much?
60.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Phenomenal. That's all I got. You can click on the details for it, but basically I can just use this. As an action, you touch creature or item, cause to magically regain a number of hit points equal to 5 times your Mechanist level.
Nice.
So 60 HP to me. I am back in good shape, but I'm still not minus 60.
Oh no, you're dead. He's so cute when you're dead.
I was 35 plus 60, so 95.
Is that the end of your turn?
That is it. I can't.
Okay.
There's nothing else I can do.
Then Ambrosia, you're next. Anemone, you are on deck.
Fireball. Give me a deck save.
Oh.
I'm not asking how large the room is, okay?
You don't need to. This is outside.
I know, but still.
16?
Fail. Oh, 16 passes. Fuck you. I forgot that you have his thingies. I believe it still takes half damage.
Yeah, still take half damage.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not rolling this in myself. So half of 27.
Okay. He took half damage. Any bonus actions or anything?
No.
Okay, that is the end of your turn then. Anemone, you are next, and Marcelo, you are up afterwards.
I'm a cat. Ooh, come back. I'm gonna cast Entangle.
Ooh, okay.
On him. For the duration, these plants turn the ground to difficult terrain. Also, the creature must pass a strength check.
17.
Well, still on difficult terrain if he tries to move. So
Okay.
boo to him. I was debating between that and Greater Hold, but Greater Hold uses Wisdom, and I was like, I feel like
Strength was a better choice than wisdom. You're right.
That's what I was thinking.
There's no plus, so he just rolled well. Shard likes me today.
it was a toss up. It hates me. Everything hates me. Yeah, I don't have any.
Hey, it's you. I've been crit twice.
Is there a way to?
Everything's digital. I'm not doing this.
For over my whole health bar.
I guess I'll go ahead and use take root.
Okay. What's that do?
It connects me to the ground. I also heal, but I'm more worried about not being able to be knocked over. Anything. So I'm just gonna do that. I'm not gonna get close to him. So.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
Marcelo, it is your turn.
All right. Cool. I'll just. Oh, fuck. It's gonna take. Yeah. I'll just go over to this guy and present myself. Hello, Marcelo. And I just punch it right in the face. Or try to punch it right in the face.
Punch him right in the face.
I swear. You know what? I'm not going to roll anymore. Okay.
That does not hit.
I said, my name is Marcelo. And the other punch. And I'm just going to.
Okay. My name is Antigo Montoya.
That's a 27 to hit.
27 hits. Yay.
Jeez. That's 9 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Okay. Can I use my stunning strike or try to use my stunning strike? I don't know what's gonna do that.
Oh no. Yes, you can, and I didn't think of that on this guy.
So I'll just use one of my technique points, and you gotta do a Constitution save.
Okay. 17, dirty 20. Jesus.
Okay, you gotta stop that, April. I
would like to thank Shard Tabletop for this wonderful.
I don't want to do that.
I'm gonna pray to the other virtual tabletops to give April the same energy that it usually gives. We're so tired.
We're so tired.
Fair and Prince have both seen me on virtual tabletops roll nothing but like below 10s for like days straight. So I think Shard just is where I belong.
All right, Shard, knock it off. But okay, that is my turn then.
Okay. Shit. It's Lord Duskmere's turn. Again, Marcelo. Now that you're up close, this is not the man you saw on the stairs. This is not who you saw in those visions. It is him, but it's not him, and you are very cold next to him. Nothing bad is going to happen. You just kind of feel cold. And as you are in front of him, he just looks at you and says, "You can still join us." As he takes a step back and pokes at the air in front of him, and it shatters into 1,000 pieces as glass is sprayed at you. Can I have you make your dexterity saving throw, please?
Is it? Hang on. I know I have something like this. Evasion. Is it a certain area effect, such as Blue Dragon's Lightning?
Effect. Yes.
When you're subjected to an effect that allows you to make a dex save to take only half damage instead. Okay, so I gotta pass it before I. Okay. Dexterity saving throw. No, I'm not gonna use the chart. Screw that. 19?
19 passes.
Oh wait, plus a dirty 20, so it's fine.
You 100% pass as you kind of like you dodge and you move and you weave into such a way the rest of you see as almost the world around him shatters as just panes of glass go flying at Marcelo and just land everywhere around him, making just like spiked earth around him in glass. So that's the end of his turn. Nuck, it is your turn.
Cool. Frightened should be ended now. Yes, no, maybe so.
I think it's the end of your turn. Yeah, you started your next turn, so yes, now you get it. You're out of frightened.
I am going to grapple this guy.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab him, and then I'm going to try to punch him in the face. I have advantage on any check made to initiate a grapple or shove.
Not that one.
It's 18.
Who is around? Ambrosia. No. Anemone. Ambrosia. Make a charisma saving throw.
Does it not make
Okay,
a check?
just to be clear, is it
Hold
me making a saving throw or Anemone making a
It's
saving
Ambrosia.
Okay.
Yeah, Ambrosia. I'm gonna be a little bit nicer.
throw? Oh, you said charisma saving throw?
Charisma saving throw.
Oh boy. Nat 20. 28.
You feel Ambrosia as you're standing there. Something almost grips your soul and is trying to rip it and take your place, but it does not. And Nuck, your attack lands.
Does
I
it?
look.
Well, this is contested generally with the grapple.
Oh, okay.
That's
so
why
I-
I was asking what was happening.
What was happening was he was trying to switch places as his reaction.
So that I would get grappled. I think I
Yes,
feel
so
this
you would
happen,
get
and
attacked.
I look at him and say, "You're a fucking bitch."
Yeah, that's exactly what was happening. He was trying to make you get hurt. Is it strength?
Strength or acrobatics, however you want to call it.
Do I have acrobatics? Either way, it's a 7. 8. It's an 8.
Then he is grappled,
Okay.
and now I'm going to punch him in the face.
You can punch him in the face.
So let's see. Give me a 19. Give me a crit. God damn it. That is not a crit. But does a 16 hit?
It does not.
Motherfucker. Well, still grappled.
Yes, he is still grappled.
That's it. That's all I got. I'm gonna hold him right here next to me and Marcelo, so we can
Okay.
get punched in the face a lot.
Ambrosia, it is your turn, and Emily, you're up next.
Okay, so Ambrosia sees all her homies around this guy, so I guess we won't be doing fireball
More fireballs.
I think you should do it.
I mean,
Let's
I could.
see.
No, don't, no. Mm-mm.
Okay. I'm just going to use a cantrip. I'm going to cast Luminous Bolt. I have to make a ranged spell attack. Oh, that's a 19 on the die, bitch. Plus whatever the fuck it is.
That does hit.
Okay. Oh, plus 11. So
that for sure hits.
Also, I'm not the only one that got big bonuses to their attacks.
No, bitch, you're not. Okay, so he's gonna take 3d6 damage.
Oh no.
Radiant damage, and if that matters. 7 is just a
Okay.
cantrip. But he also has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no, Shard, why are you betraying me? 5.
He is blinded until the end of his next turn.
That sucks for me. Okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you for that. Let's add blinded.
You deserve it.
That's what he gets for trying to be a little bitch and switch places with me.
No, yeah, I get this. This is on me. I deserve this. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Anemone, you are next. Marcelo, you are after.
So technically, because I cast Entangle, there is a 20 foot square starting from the guy, and everyone's in difficult terrain.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right.
Luckily, no one else has
Yes.
moved, and you guys have only moved to get to him, so I feel like you're all good. And you both aren't in it. You're about 35 feet away from him.
Okay, then I'm going to end the action of being rooted. I'm going to kind of step up to here, and I'm going to I feel like Marcelo would do better on difficult terrain, so I'm going to help Nuck. I'm going to cast Freedom of Movement, unaffected by difficult terrain, and just as a other thing, spells and other magical effects can neither reduce the target's speed nor cause the target to be paralyzed or restrained.
Ooh,
So,
freedom.
would that help?
Nice.
technically.
Yeah, they'll have full freedom of movement.
Yay! Okay, I cast that on Naga.
Okay. And you're gonna end your turn right there.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna step back a little bit though.
Okay, just asking.
Just gonna step back a little bit. Okay, now I'm gonna end my turn.
I'm gonna keep stepping back. Can I get out of the house? Is inside an option? You're
Uh, I step all the way back, go home, go to sleep.
I keep walking backwards.
if that is your turn, next is Marcelo. You are up, and Lord Duskmere afterwards.
21 to hit.
That hits.
8 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Second attack, uppercut.
Nice.
22 to hit.
That hits.
Ooh, nice. 13 bludgeoning
Punch his
damage.
face
Okay.
off. Do it.
Bonus action. What is this? Bonus action, flurry of blows.
Nice.
So I'm just gonna spend one technique point,
Eat him.
and I'm just gonna attack again twice. 19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. And the second attack, 30-20.
That hits. So then another 12, and then another 6.
6 bludgeoning damage. Yep.
Awesome.
And I just
Point of order, he is blinded, so you actually do have advantage.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Do you want to see if any of those got crits?
yeah, I'll do
They all
that.
hit.
None
All
of
those
them.
rerolls.
Yeah.
Okay, that's awesome though. Good amount of damage. He definitely looks hurt. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that is the end of my turn.
Okay, it is his turn. Is he still? How long does blinded last?
Till the end of his turn.
Okay, cool.
So
Cool.
he has
he can't
disadvantage.
see. No. I need everyone but. Damn it, Ambrosia, to please roll me a intelligence saving throws, please.
Except me.
Intelligence?
Yes.
Okay.
Intelligence? Oh no. Oh no.
25
Ooh.
Okay, you're fine.
Intelligence saving
plus
throw.
10.
12.
15.
Okay, Nuck, you are not affected by this, but Anemone and Marcelo, you hear the word. He starts chanting, and Marcelo, you've heard this. The whispering has become louder. You are both get a glimpse into the void. A void hole rips open, and you can actually see it. See the empty and nothingness. Images of terror and non-existence enter your mind. You actually kind of go insane during this. All you can do is shriek or wail on your next turn. You are actually seeing the void. At the end of your next turn, I will tell you exactly what you saw.
Cool.
Anemone, roll me another charisma saving throw, please, or check, or persuasion. Anything charisma based that you think you would use to talk to someone. At advantage this time, actually, because you were rooted.
17.
Second, Anemone, you start screaming. You have never seen an existence with no life, no plants, no animals, no life, just emptiness and sorrow and pain and hunger. Just so much hunger as you start to see visions of all the people at the masquerade. You see visions of them going into this dragging down this tunnel. You could almost see images, and Marcelo, you start also seeing the exact same images of creatures ripping their way through, of worlds being destroyed and emptied. And with your charisma check, your scream reaches someone. Out of the hedges, they stand as the hedgerow. I gotta zoom out. from this direction becomes a cape as a woman with antlers made of bone and twig start to stand up, and she casts one moment please. Dominate on Lord Duskmere. Marcello, Anemone, you are screaming. It hurts. You see this out of this Ambrosia. You have the great view. You see a giant woman druid come raising out of the earth, but you see almost like chains on her arms. Something is trying to drag her back down. You see the corruption starting her legs. She is a dryad. Anemone, you start to notice she is an elder druid. She is from the old world. She is part of the tree, and she has been chained and locked here, feeding this garden. And you feel that, and you feel her hurt, and the hurt that you're feeling from the void, you realize is hers. She's been crying out for help, trying her best not to let this place get corrupted. But feeling you there and everyone there to help her, she has a moment where she broke through the corruption. What you've been doing this whole time in the hedge has actually been communicating with her. She's been the one pushing you forward. As she has to dominate, she pulls him down. He lands on his knees. Lord Duskmere starts screaming in parry. You all have a free round, as he is pretty much out of commission this round. You are no longer stuck in the void. You did not lose your turn. So Anemone, it is now your turn. Or no, that was his turn. Nuck, it is now your turn, as he has lost his turn.
Fuck him up.
And she's desperately holding on. And she's like, hurry.
He's still grappled, so and he's blinded still? Or no, he's not blinded
restrained.
anymore.
Like, you all have advantage on everything.
Oh, sweet.
He is restrained. He is every condition you could give a person right now. He is going through his own personal hell.
Woo! Yeah, buddy, that's a crit.
Nice. Full damage.
Full damage. 19 before I roll.
He is bloodied.
Plus another 11.
Okay.
And then I roll again for my second attack. Does a 18 hit him?
Yes.
21 more damage.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
That is indeed the end of my turn. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm tempted to drag him somewhere, but I don't need to do all that.
Ambrosia, you're next. Anemone, you're on deck.
Okay, so he's still grappled.
Yep.
He's everything.
He's everything.
He's blinded. He's grappled. He's deafened.
He's actually not blind anymore because it was at the end of his turn.
He's still kind of blinded. He is in his own little agonizing hell.
Oh, okay. He's just being a little bitch baby. Got it.
Yeah, he's being dominated right now. He has not said the safe word.
He's being dominated.
On your knees, bitch.
Oh my god. Okay. And you said he's bloodied?
Yes.
I'm gonna cast Disintegrate on him.
Do it! What do I gotta do?
Ass to ash.
Dex save. 9 fails.
What happens when you cast Disintegrate?
That's what happens.
71 force damage happens.
You hit him. What does it look like when you disintegrate this man from the face of existence?
Man.
I see like all my friends, like he's grappled by Nuck. He's getting punched in the face by Marcello. There's a giant tree woman who just popped him out of the ground. Ambrosia's confused, but she still remembers him trying to switch places with her like a little bitch. So she kind of just like Yu Hakusho style, points her finger at it like a spirit gun, and just like this, like really like it almost looks like fire, except it's like a beam of like it's red, but like bordered with like black, and it hits him hits him in his fucking face, honestly.
Right in the face. The slow motion, as he falls backwards.
Doesn't fall backwards. I hold him and watch him die.
Dust. I snap him like fucking Thanos, bitch. Like he says, Mr. Stark, I don't feel so well.
Mr. Nuck, I don't feel so well.
Mr. Buckington, I don't feel so well.
You actually hear as the last words leave his lips. I'm not the only one. As he
I know you're not the only
into
one.
snow
Mhm.
and ice.
Oh
open-
no!
Of the cat as the opening is below you, you hear behind you. Do you think it'd be that easy? And you actually now see a man with an impossibly purple cloak covered in stars, larger than the other man, older than the other man. This is the real Lord Duskmere. He is powerful, he is strong, and he is coming towards you. Anyone want to roll Arcana or investigation to see what happened?
I
I'll
use
roll
my passive
investigation.
20.
Sure.
All
I
Arcana.
don't want to roll. It's 20.
They're the same man. You, Ambrosia, 100% know this is the same man, but they are different.
I got a nat 20 for a 29.
You guys just killed a
Identical
simulacrum.
twin, bitch. Oh, fuck.
And a lower level simulacrum. Nuck, you are now scared.
Oh, great.
You
Wonderful.
feel the
Fantastic.
void energy coming from this, and Anemone, in your head, you feel a pull towards the druid. And she says, run while you can. And she's going to throw up a wall of thorns, blocking you from the real Lord Duskmere. So she puts the line pretty much where Nuck is standing. I'm moving him like right about here. You can't see. Right there, wall of thorns, blocking off your way. It's to protect you all.
Yeah.
As you're now feel all the hedges in this hedge maze start closing you off into this area. Anemone, everyone kind of starts to panic. You feel that this is her trying to keep you guys safe. And this might be the way you have to go next. If you decide to go that way. Or whatever you decide to do. We'll find out next time! When we play our final episode, where our
Final
adventurers...
episode? Question mark?
Where they actually enter the path of the void into the labyrinth. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you had a good time. And we'll see you next week. Oh, anyone want to say outro? Say bye, where they can find you? I'll give you a chance. Nope, cool. Bye, everybody!
Oh, wow.